Hey, peeps, what's happening? Welcome to Truth About Dating and Relationships. Let's see if we can drop a little video, get a little information here. See if we can throw some truth into the mix. I was looking at some videos over the weekend. And I ran across one. It was with Suzanne Venker. She's a professional relationship coach, and she got a lot of stuff behind her name. Been doing it a while. And she was doing an interview, and they was talking about something called the husband store, where these ladies would go in and they could choose a husband. Floor one had a certain type of husband. You go hit the elevator, go up to floor 2, you got a certain type of husband. Every kind of husband you can imagine. The higher you go up, right, you're bound to find what you're looking for. So they were doing an interview on that, and they were just talking about it. And from what I can gather, and this is just from what I can gather, I think they're trying to get women back to their traditional role and to get them to see that the stuff that you think is important is not that important when you get older and recognize that you don't have it. Like a husband, somebody to be there to care for you, somebody that's, if you need them, if you just want to reach out and touch them, they there. Right? The traditional stuff, right? That companionship. So they was kind of talking about that. So I recorded a little bit of it. It's on YouTube, and it's called Woke Women Are Killing Relationships. So I'm going to throw that on, let y'all look at that. It's real short, and see what y'all think about it. Don't forget, this channel is Truth About Dating and Relationship, where we just kick stuff around, right? Sharing different information, okay? And while y'all checking that out, I'm going to get out this long sleeve shirt, and I'll be right back with you, okay? All right. Let me know what you think. Pay attention now. All right?
Hello everybody, I'm here today with Suzanne Venker. Suzanne and I have spoken before. She has a podcast a series called the Suzanne Venker Show. She's a marriage and relationships coach and writes a lot for mainstream publications in the US. Very challenging, provocative articles about relationships and marriage, articles that are very different from the typically anti-male hogwash, which has captured so much of her profession. Suzanne, I'm very happy to have you here today.
So happy to be here. Very fun to be on something live for a change.
Yeah, that's good. And we have a lot in common in relation to respect to our views on marriage and relationships. And I'm always pleased to see a new article by you taking on the new orthodoxy, which is controlling the
I feel like it's getting worse by the year. Worse by the year.
Now, so we're talking today about the whole issue of woke women and what the attitudes of woke women are doing to relationships and marriage. And I want to start off by getting you to tell the story about the husband store, which you posted on Facebook. It's a lovely story. Can you tell us?
Okay, well, I want to, all right, if I'm going to read this, then we have to qualify. Hold on. Uh-oh. You gave it to me. Do you have it in front of you?
I have it. I'll probably back it up, but yeah.
Because I didn't actually write that, story, and I think some people on Facebook thought I did. No, here it is. I found it. No, I didn't write that story.
I know it's not your story, but I thought you posted it. Yeah.
I know, I did. I posted it, and then I had a lot to say about it. But
just I know it's a famous story.
Okay. So there's this store in New York City called the Husband Store where women can only go to choose a husband. Where women can go to choose a husband. And at the entrance to the store is this sign that you can only visit the store once. And there are 6 floors inside, and the men's value increases as women ascend each flight of stairs. And they're permitted to choose any man they want from any floor, or they can go up another floor. But they cannot go back down except to exit the building. So a woman goes into the store to find a husband. On the first floor, the sign says, "These men have jobs." On the second floor, the sign says, "These men have jobs, love kids, and are extremely good looking." Wow, the woman thinks, this is great, but she keeps going up. She goes to the 4th floor, and the sign there says, "These men have jobs, love kids, and are drop-dead good looking, and they help with the housework. Mercy me, the woman says, I can't stand it. Yet she still goes up to the 5th floor. And there the sign reads, "These men have jobs, love kids, are drop-dead gorgeous, help with the housework, and have a strong romantic streak." The woman is tempted to stop there, but she doesn't. Instead, she goes to the 6th floor, where the sign reads, "You are visitor 3,261,496,012 to visit this floor. There are no men on this floor. This floor exists solely as proof that women are impossible to please. Thank you for shopping at the Husband Store." To avoid gender-biased charges across the street. And on the 1st floor, there are wives who love sex. On the 2nd floor, there are wives who love sex and who are kind. On the 3rd floor are wives who love sex, who are kind, and who enjoy sports. The 4th, 5th, and 6th floors have never been visited.
That's so
And that's the end of the story.
I love that.
I love it too.
And so tell me why you posted it.
Okay, so look, it was just an obvious, it doesn't take a genius to figure out the message there. Women are very difficult and hard to please, and men are not. Men are
Okay, I'm back. What did y'all think? If you want to catch that video, go to YouTube, and it's under the heading "Woke Women Are Killing Relationships." I thought it was very interesting myself. And what I'm noticing is there is more and more women coming out to get women to calm down. Let's stop being so picky with these men. Marriages are down. Divorces are up. And they did a survey. The women who were married and got divorced, they still don't have anybody. They're more miserable now than they were when they got divorced. So, and if you notice in the story she was telling, there's 2 stores. One is for women. You can go in there and pick your husband, right? Floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, 4, 5, right? You got 5 floors. It's a 6-story building. And they passed all these good qualities, all these good attributes. And they went to the 6th floor. And the 6th floor says, "Ain't nothing on this floor. You done passed everything up that we got." And the moral of it is women are hard to please. And Susan said it's getting worse by the year. So it's not Tommy, it's not Kevin, it's not Bob, it's not the whole of YouTube. It's women that's trying to save their daughters. They're trying to save their loved ones from making the mistake and listening to what a lot of women are saying, especially women at a certain age. Because y'all know just like I do, when you get a certain age, habits are hard to change. So, the women's store, check this out. The women's store got 6 floors. The men's store, right? I just want me a woman, peaceful woman, good sex, woman like sports, the simple stuff, right? And there was only 3 floors in that store. That goes to show you how simple men are. And even with, I'm just going to use me, okay? I'm going to use me for an example. Even with me knowing how difficult the women that I've been in relationships with, I would still stay. And I stayed because I understand unless I'm going to switch over and start dating another species of human being, the women that I date all fall into the same category. They're satisfied one day, and the next day they want to move to Montana. That's my experience. And what these ladies are trying to get these younger women to see, stop focusing on so much on your education, the job you have, trying to compete, trying to be an alpha female, because an alpha female and an alpha male, they not going to get along. So, what do you think? I thought that was very interesting. Again, if you want to check her interview out, it's on Woke Women Are Killing Relationships. That's on YouTube. Okay? This channel is The Truth About Dating and Relationships. Well, we talk about the truth. And the truth sometimes can be hard to bear. With that being said, peace. And we'll see you next time.